clear silent measures. In GNDC, it is a matter of honor to be part of this team. It has a legacy.
GNDC has been participating in SAE Baha since 2010. We got 48th rank in 2010. I joined the college at the same time, and I had something in my mind that I need to, get into automobiles. I had a huge passion for automobiles. That's why I made it to mechanical engineering. I just made up my mind that I need to go into this team and make this vehicle on my own and run it.
In 2011, our senior team stood 9th at the national level. This really ignited the spark in me to be part of this team. At that point of time, I wanted to be in the team at any cost. Through the interviews, I got selected, and this is where my journey in Baha started.
In 2013, there was a huge setback to us when we were disqualified in the virtual rounds. This was a huge setback for us as we were unable to, participate in SAE Baha 2013, and we were rejected for the first time.
The hopes were shattered, but that didn't knock down us on confidence. We were high on the spirits and wanted to bounce back.
Failure in 2013 was not just a failure, it was the biggest learning, and that started our road to results.
From our past experiences, we got to know that success doesn't come from breakthrough innovations, but from flawless executions. First, the division of the team was made and different departments were created. Team meetings were organized every week where the past mistakes were analyzed, views shared, and future course of action decided. Even the contradicting views were analyzed properly. As it is said that battles are won with a winning strategy before they begin, so this time we won.
Designing in an Baha SAE event is most crucial part because success and the failure depends upon how the vehicle is designed. We began our design with the chassis design or roll cage design. We first analyzed the rule book parameters, the driver constraints, and after that the previous vehicle. We found different weak points where optimizations are required in order to get the best out of it.
During the last year, we had a failure in the design, basically in the knuckle, during the endurance race, due to which we had to spend a lot of time in the repairs. So in order to avoid that situation in the future, what we did was we redesigned the knuckle, and we performed various analyses, like various dynamic analyses on the knuckle, so that this won't happen in the future. So in this way we could achieve our safe design for knuckle.
And finally, it is not about designing an ATV, it's about passion.
After the design team cleared the entire design, we made a final presentation. We used to edit it for about 5 hours daily. Some slide to add, some slide to remove, because there was a time constraint of the virtual Baha that you had to complete your everything in 25 minutes, which included the presentation as well as the question answers from the judges panel.
The questions were well counted by our team, and we were pretty optimistic about the result. And finally the D-Day arrived. We were through the virtuals, and not only through, we had nailed it this time. I still remember how enthusiastic and full of energy we were, and this was the chance to taste the glory again.
Basically, we cleared our virtuals and we were very happy about it, and we were very excited to go for the last manufacturing process. A big task lay ahead of us, and that was to collect the funds for the manufacturing team.
Earlier, we were aiming for the bigger companies to get the bigger sponsorship, but we were wrong here. So we started for the smaller companies to get the smaller sponsorship and pool in the larger amount. This time we also aimed to get the sponsorship for different parts and components for our ATVs.
Also, we went to the different companies to get the sponsorship for the different machining process, the costlier machining process, and we surely succeeded in that, and we sponsored most of the machining process from different companies.
It was exactly the 3rd week of December when we started to manufacture off-road vehicle, and everything was going smooth. We made chassis and several machine parts like hubs, knuckles, sleeves, etc. As per new design, first time we wanted to imply the swing arm at rear. It underwent the different iterations, and finally mounts of shocker were decided.
To finish it off, we added
stylish body panels to give it an aesthetic look. But in the end, what we had in mind while manufacturing a Baha vehicle was this, that we just did not want to clear the dynamic events and the endurance race. But this time, we wanted to nail them. After 24 hours of constant toil, we finally finished our vehicle. We decided to take it for a spin at 1 AM in the morning. An unruly bump coupled with a sharp curve dislodged the axle from the differential. And we were stalled. Stalled 11 kilometers away from the college. It was a major breakdown. We could not repair it without the facilities of a workshop. So we decided to bring it back to our college. But 11 kilometers was way too much for us. So we brought in our gypsy and towed it back.
We couldn't sleep, we couldn't rest. We had exhausted all our ideas. For 40 hours of no sleep and just 30 hours remaining for our technical inspection, we saw a gypsy of one of our teammates. And we thought that this is also an off-roader. So why can't we use its U-joint in our ATV? With our experience and knowledge in automobile, we managed to fit it into our ATV and it worked wonders.
We completed the vehicle on time, we shipped it on time, and after that we were good to go. We boarded the train, we enjoyed a lot, we relaxed a lot, but we started strategizing during the train, and I think that strategy during the travel was very important to win the competition the way we wanted to win it.
Determined and passionate, we started our journey of SAE Baha 2014 with not knowing the ups and downs that came in our way. Our journey initiated with the technical inspection. While all other buggies were being inspected, we were lagging behind, rectifying the problem during the transportation.
New day, new hope, renewed energy. We went into the inspection arena with a bang. We overcame all the obstacles on the static event and performed an all-round effort on a tilt event and performed exceedingly all-time record. We started a dynamic event on a very sad note with a below par performance on acceleration test. As they say, when ill luck begins, it does not come in sprinkles but in shower. When we thought it couldn't get any worse, we were wrong. We performed miserably on a hill climb test. In fact, it was disaster. But the only thing certain about luck is that it's meant to change. We performed exceedingly well on maneuverability and suspension attraction event. During the DJ night when people were celebrating, we were shattered because we were placed 56th on the acceleration test.
Here comes the D-Day. After the 3 days of regular performances, we were not expecting something really great from our endurance event, which was the granddaddy of all the events.
I still remember the tension and the nervousness that prevailed during those 4 hours. Our car overcame all odds and performed very well. Our driver showed exemplary skill and helped us to achieve 6th rank in the endurance race. Finally, something to cheer about. It's been a ride. It's been an epic journey from Paranthas of Ludhiana to Pohas of Indore.
We did not achieve everything which we really aspired for, but it was a victory nevertheless.
Our SAE Baha team, which is comprising of 14 to 16 students of mechanical and production stream under the guidance of an eminent teacher, they had been attending and contributing their total potential and getting the award since 2010.
In 2014, they got AQ award and we are very happy that this is due to constant motivation of our faculty members on the basis of a new system of education, which is outcome based education, and I hope that in future they will perform very well.
Mahindra Auto Quotient made me realize that it's just not about winning the competition, it's about igniting the auto passion in you. There was an interesting competition organized by Mahindra in SAE Baha 2014 that included tweeting why your team should win. Though we didn't win the main race, but we won that competition. I think my juniors have learned from my mistakes and will carry forward the legacy that we have followed till now. I can proudly say that I live, I breathe and I walk with auto passion.